And the saga continues. So, found the wheel studs, I think, not positive, at a parts store here in Bolivar. But of course, we messed up the wheel. And spent some time looking around trying to, maybe marketplace I could find a couple of Ford bolt pattern, just steel wheels with maybe a 15 or a 16 that I could just throw on the back of it to get us home. None of those panned out. Local junkyard here, which of course, per usual, the internet said it's open. It is not. So, yeah, started coming up with some ideas how I could possibly do it, and had an idea, not positive it's gonna work, but shot over to Tractor Supply, who sells steel wheels with tires mounted on it for like 180 bucks, 190 bucks or whatever. Is the right bolt pattern. So I'm hoping that maybe I can use it for a spare. The downside is they're not balanced. So we'll see how that goes. Day after Thanksgiving, I doubt I'm gonna find a tire place open. And to add insult to injury, I borrowed the Dodge work truck from my father-in-law to run around and find these things that I needed to find, and now his truck won't crank. So we're sitting in the parking lot of Tractor Supply, trying to figure out why this new model Dodge won't crank. So if you had a question about my luck before you started watching these, know without a shadow of a doubt, it's the worst. So he's heading this way with the other key fob to the truck. I really think it's an alarm issue. It's got a red light flashing on the dash. Nothing happens when you turn the key. The battery terminals look good. So hopefully he'll get here with the other key fob. This thing will crank up and we can go see if we can get the panel truck fixed. So I guess worst case scenario, we'll drag his truck the 8 miles back to his house with the chain. I don't really know. So anyways, we're gonna keep getting after it and see if we can't get this thing to the house. Bye. All right, new wheel studs. How you like that trick? Using that to pull the wheel studs in. Had to buy a little impact, and luckily my father-in-law had a little small happy homeowner air compressor. So of course, like I say, the wheel that was on it looks pretty screwed. I got a backup that is that's a trailer tire, not optimal, but I'm gonna see if I can't get this thing together and camper and get this thing back onto the house. So we'll see, make it work with what we got. Few hand tools, middle of nowhere. As you can see, jack set up, not great at all. Gravel, fun, adventure time. All right, I'll let you know how it goes. All right, there's my $180-$90 Tractor Supply wheel on, locked down. Seems to be doing okay. So we're going to took it on a little test drive. We're gonna take this thing back to my father-in-law's house, get the camper hooked up, get the family loaded up, and try and make this thing back to the house. Luckily, it is only an hour and a half drive back to the house. So that's us. Luckily, I had enough valid lug nuts left over to where I could put lug nuts all the way around the thing. So that's us. I'll let you know as we go along, us making it to the house and then we can start really going through this thing and figure out what we need to figure out to make this thing a little more dependable. All right, check it out. All right, we made it home, sweet home. Camper and truck intact. Look at there, 5 lug nuts on that one. Of course, one of those isn't on there validly, as you can see right there, because that one got the crap beat out of it. Lacking a lug nut on that one. No, we had all 5 on that one. Lacking a lug nut on that one. And our Tractor Supply trailer tire for the win. Now, I'm not going to condone doing this type of stuff at all. It blatantly says on those trailer tires, for trailer use only. But in a pinch, you do what you got to do to make it happen. Now, it would have been cheaper had the local junkyard been open. I would have ran there and got just 2 Ford bolt pattern steel wheels, probably to a Crown Vic or something like that. But unfortunately, the internet said it was open, but it was in fact closed. So made do with what I had. Had I went to the junkyard, I probably could have got 2 steel wheel tires for about $50. Wheels, tires, the whole 9 yards. Like I say, that one was closer to 180, 200 bucks. But it got me through, even though it's not balanced. All the weight actually made it ride pretty decent. You could feel a vibration closer to 65 miles an hour, but 50, 55 made it here, no problem. Now you might think, why would you do this type of stuff to yourself? Didn't you have any other options? Yes, I absolutely did. Big shout out to all my friends and my buddies, because they all reached out to me over the past couple of days, saying, hey, let us come help. You know, do we need to pick you up some wheels from Memphis and drive them out to you? Other buddies offered to come scoop up the panel with their trailer. Of course, that would have left my camper at my father-in-law's house, which I didn't want to do. And really, to be honest with you, I'm hard-headed, and you know, if I can figure it out on my own and make it happen, that's all part of the trip for me. I don't mind it so much. It's problem-solving skills in a pinch, and I enjoy doing that type of thing. It's not for everybody, I know that, but you know, for me, it's fun. It's an adventure, and yeah, I like having those. So I don't purposely break down. I don't purposely look for this type of stuff to happen. But given that most of the stuff that I built on a budget, or I got on, you know, a deal, it's going to have problems. 70 years old, and it's made out of a bunch of different parts from a bunch of different vehicles, all kind of mashed together to make something I think is cool. So anyways, have fun with your cars, drive them, enjoy them, look forward to the adventure of the journey. And if you break down, figure out how to fix them on the side of the road, or in this case at your father-in-law's house with very few tools. So anyways, you all have a good day, happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you next time.